Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, ready. Black,
Love now on 1st and 10. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be 1st down Packers.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit.
I'm sure coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Headed out right. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nehal. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
52.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, officer,
The drive begins with Henry. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast. This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard gain.
On 1st down, Jackson getting out to his left. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. This one's to Andrews outright. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nehals. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Needle blue. Ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Chased out to his right. Down the field, Golden. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Down.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
52 blaster. Ready.
And he takes the spike. Flush down out to his left. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Red, yellow, set.
Love from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Stick it in the air. Love. That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal, Green Bay.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready?
Love to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is McManus to kick this away. Ali to return it. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Hey, come on, Doc. Sit on. Ready. Sit on.
Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Finding Flowers. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. Ready, shot.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Ali to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
One yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Oh, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Running on first here with Jacobs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
32. Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Jordan Love sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
3rd and long. Here's Love. He's across the 35. And he's brought down at the 44. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
First down.
Set, ready.
First and 10.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
Love
line.
now, off the play action. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Love.
7-yard line.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Down, right. Ready.
Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Has his man. It stops. Touchdown Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. Love. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
3. Hey, blue. 33. Watch it. 6. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 13-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 7. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Space on the right. He's got room. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, what a catch! Back in the end zone. We got to check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get him? No. Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't toe tap it in. Now to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to make it just about worst case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. Going all the way to the end zone here. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Henry. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Ravens 22, Packers 21. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Nixon now to return it. And with a shot, this game is over. So what ends is a win for the Ravens. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Both.
All of us. All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go at the link. Xavier Gipson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Good. Shot.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
63, bang. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Here he goes, third and long. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Evan Williams. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline will co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Jacobs running behind center. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
45, right, ready?
Now Love on the play fake. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Right, 97. Right.
And he could have a free play here. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked off sides, and we've got a flag. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up off sides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
On second down, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
73, 73. Great, set. Crowd left, Yeti. Hey, let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great.
They'll work against the blitz. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Crowd left, Yeti.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. Yeah,
Hurts looking to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? And sets up 3rd and short from the 37. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they bring him down around the 34. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They go to Barkley again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Go Silver.
Throwing here. Hurts. Buying some time right. Well, right side. Caught by Smith. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Toss play to Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
No touch, set. 60. No touch.
Hurts. He rolls to his right. Has room into the secondary. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They're going play action. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Packers with a long field ahead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here's punt.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Yellow, blue, right,
1st
blue.
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Down. Blue, 30 seconds.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
3rd and 1 now. Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. be impressed by most, Brock? How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Hurts. The tight end running that corner. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Hey, easy. 63, bang.
Now Hurts. Looking for Johnson, but it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ball ready. Let's go now.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Buys time, rolling right. Downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And this is going to be a pick 6, touchdown Philadelphia.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tie things up at 14.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a toss right to Barkley. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
73.
Hurts now from the gun. Getting out to his left. Over the middle and complete to Goddard. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it third and short.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Running left, this is Barkley. And he is into the end zone for Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here.
It's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. They're probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Love back to it after the pick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 38 out of the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
3. Ready.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
43 rail.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
22 middle. Set.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay.
The ball carrier.
The Packers come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Carl Leviani. Delta.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by just 1. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Great, set.
Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Is finds Smith. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.